Indy Mogul.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the March edition of Your FX, the show where we pull together the best tutorials and effects clips from the Indy Mogul community and put them on display. Let's kick it off by showing you an awesome tutorial on how to make a moving severed arm effect sent in by Bendasmek.
Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a severed arm without having to make a potentially expensive and difficult gelatin or latex mold. All you need for this build is just some flour, some chocolate powder, and some cardboard, a pulley, some secret paper, a cookie, and duct tape. Cut a chunk of the cardboard and make sure it's the same size as your wrist. Then duct tape it together and make sure that the size is still equal to the size of your wrist. The goal here is to make a cardboard duplicate of your forearm, matching in size and shape. Then fill it with toilet paper or some other stuff you got at hand. However, dog poo or candle wax is not recommended. Now just remember to plug the end so the paper doesn't come out. Now the structure of the forearm is nearly done. Nice job, man. And now the real fun begins. It's baking time, baby.
It's baking time, baby.
Pour in the white flour and gently mix it with the water. After doing so, stir the ingredients to a nice fine dough. Find the baking sheet and now take your cardboard forearm and start applying the dough. The goal here is to make it look like torn or rotting flesh, like so. Now do the same thing you did with the cardboard forearm with your actual forearm. Then make some fake blood from the chocolate powder. Now it's time for the shooting. Place some markers where the forearm is placed on the first shot, which you will use as a guideline for placing the cardboard arm on the next shot. The first shot contains your actual forearm, and the next shot contains the fake forearm. Both are filmed in the exact same angle and position. When that's done, it's time to go into the editing for some finishing touches. Now place your shots on top of each other in your editing program. Then select a cookie cutter or a mask to split the image and reveal both shots. Now all you need to do is add some finishing touches and your work is done.
Will your effect make it into the random effects montage? Will we see a 12-year-old jumping away from a computer-generated explosion? Stay tuned after the break to find out.
$99 music videos is best experienced with Verizon Fios Internet.
Indy Mogul. Best website, Amazon, and then Indy Mogul.
Our last clip comes from Keir McDonald, who you may remember from an early episode of Weekend Extra. This time he's showing us how he made his version of the chainsaw arm.
Hey there, Indy Mogul. This is Keir McDonald of jkshorts.com. I just wanted to show you guys the chains on hand which I made for Halloween this year. Eric mentioned something which was my plan, and that is to take the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Halloween chainsaw and modify it to be a lot cooler and fit on your hand. So the way I did that was by unscrewing the two halves of the toy chainsaw. I then took some firm card and bent it to the contours of the two plastic sides. I glued that all together. On the inside, I fastened a plastic rod, and that's what I hold on to. Where my thumb goes is a button I can push with my thumb, and that would make the chainsaw vibrate. I spray painted the blade silver because it was a cheesier gray, and the whole body is spray painted red with a light coat of black to make it look more grungy. I also sprayed a brighter shade of red at an angle on the blade, so it just sort of looks like it got spewed on there. So that's how I made the chainsaw.
Well, that's it for another fantastic episode of Your FX. If you want to see Your FX clips or Your FX tutorials on the show, just go to indymogul.com and upload them. And remember, anyone who gets a tutorial on the show gets a spiffy new Indy Mogul t-shirt. We'll see you guys next week.